Cool. As you return from the Forest 6 axis, and the evening begins getting late, Hanzo and Slevin and Gunnar, you guys eventually make your way back to the caravan.
I will go to get my crossbow back before.
No.
He said come back tonight, no? He didn't say that? Or
He didn't
tomorrow?
say when you could come back.
Yeah, no.
I don't believe he said any time. I believe you said. I think. You can head back to the workshop if you want.
Yeah, I'm a bit worried.
You don't need to just ignore him. Just the place is gone.
just to check if he's down or not. Or
You start heading towards. Gormlix.
I'm coming with him.
no. You are not with me.
No. You guys come in. The doors are still open as you sort of come in here. And there's a
On the floor.
bolt of lightning careens across the interior of the place before you even get into it. And then there's like a smell of ozone and like a hissing from the interior.
Okay, just to say, I'm staying outside. But just close.
I'm going in.
You go in, you see as you go in on the left hand side where you see the origin of the lightning bolt on your right hand side. This is big massive like coiled sort of structure that is like vibrating and humming with energy. It's on the other side, across the room, it looks like he's cleared like a lot of area over near the wall here. You see, first of all, like
Is the red button?
On that, because it's not recording.
it's not running. Leave it.
It's the upper button there. Yeah. There. Up on the upper side of it.
Like a camera.
Okay,
No, not on the right side of it.
on the right.
Yeah, there. The one you can see.
Oh.
Shit.
No.
Oh, okay. I couldn't see it.
Oh, wait.
See, it was recording because I had it on record, so I believe I just turned it off.
Oh.
It would be blinking then.
No. Oh, no.
Now he's looking.
No, like, is it red? Is there a red
Oh,
dot?
it's in photo. Maybe that's why.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, then press the sides until it's video.
Take a big photo of the group. Oh,
Again. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Red.
It needs to be blinky.
The other ones aren't blinking.
This one is blinking.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
recording.
all the rest.
Yeah, you
This
can
one.
see.
They're all good.
Yeah, that one should be fine.
It's black. It's normal.
Yeah, but I can. There's a camera from here. You can see it on the screen on the front on
I
that
see,
one
yeah.
where it's counting. Up.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
So it's grand. Scusi.
Thank you.
Back.
So, you see on the left hand side of the wall, all this area has been cleared, and you see like char marks on the wall and a silhouette of a person. Because you see on a stand is like this weird charred metal, sort of on like a mannequin almost. And there's no like features to it. It's just like this metal sort of Hulk case that seems to be onto this mannequin. And you see standing next to it with his goggles down, one eye smashed, one eye sort of closed, actually lensed with the thing. You see Gormlix with his rainbow hair like standing on end next to this thing with like a crank. And he sort of has a notepad on like a desk next to him. He's like and then as he's writing, and you see the massive, as you walk in, you see the massive coiled sort of thing begin to, and you see
I'm not on the way.
you realize you're standing right in between the coil thing and the wall.
Okay, I'm
you dive and you like skid across the floor and like almost get embedded in like a pile of this metal stuff. As you sort of bump across it, a lot of the stuff sort of falls on you, and you hear behind you as your sort of vision flashes in color. coming from behind you, and then you hear and writing again.
Raise my crossbow anywhere in this old mess.
You like look up and all the stuff sort of tumbles off of you. You don't see your crossbow anywhere.
I'm like, oh, come back, buddy. Don't want to bother you while you're walking. Are you done with the crossbow yet?
Where's that coming from?
It's me. Like, there's a pile. Hey, man. You remember the crossbow? Done? Not yet. You're working on it.
I'm working on it.
Okay.
Turn into a lightning gun.
Don't want to slow you down. Coming back tomorrow morning, it will be ready, you think?
Okay.
I don't think
Okay, see you, buddy. And I'm running out.
Everything's there we know.
Oh my god.
Don't mind him. Come with me.
No, one time.
I'm bolting out and I go, come, Slim, it's okay. He got this.
I will come back with you tomorrow.
I don't know how I feel from what I saw. I'm like, is it a good thing?
You making your crossbow bolt into the head?
Yeah, maybe I'm gonna shoot lightning bolts.
Turn it into a taser.
Cool.
Skates.
Kill and cook at the same time. Good about it.
Yeah, as the evening time,
Skills at every attack.
as the evening time turns into, I say afternoon turns into evening. Is anybody doing anything?
I'm waiting for the caravan.
Yeah.
You're always.
Same. I'm joining the guys at
Time
the
skip.
caravan side.
I had my adventures.
So, as
You love story.
I spend like 7 hours reading.
8 hours.
8 hours?
8 hours.
Um,
Yeah, I would say 8 hours.
8 hours?
Yeah, I would say 8 hours.
while we're waiting around, do we see any kid around?
Make a perception check.
Oh, I'm looking at the food I've taken.
Which food is that?
Oh,
You know,
From the thing,
from, yeah, just
It's
to
decayed.
It's decaying. Or?
It doesn't seem to have decayed any more than it already has.
I think he took the one
Yeah,
from my
the clean
grandfather.
one.
From Darlin, yeah.
Over in Durlin, and that disappears.
Oh!
That's what?
Disappears.
Disappeared.
Okay.
Because it was magical
Oh.
That's a cool spell though.
food.
Nice.
It's okay, Daddy. Come with me. I'm gonna take you
It was
food, don't
it was this
worry.
gorgeous roast of lamb as well. That
Oh
you had,
my
and,
God.
I'm gonna
smelled
take you
great.
food.
You're just waiting it.
Rape the lamb. 5.
5. I rolled. So with a 5, it takes you a while. It's as these guys are coming back, as Slevin, Gunnar, and Hanzo, and eventually Six Axis, you guys sort of meet on the roads and are heading back towards the south. You guys start heading, and you get towards where the caravan area is, and actually you see ahead of you what looked to be the soldiers that you saw this morning in the orange sashed chainmail wearing red cloaks, and you see at the head of them Emir and Balin. Balin sort of in his full plate armor, one side this with all the sort of floral spirals, one side this sort of bright
Oh. Nearly.
you see this bright but yet tarnished sort of goldish sort of coloration, and then the other side this sort of dark, more burnished black coloration, and then his helm, his horned helm that he has, reminding you of a bull, sort of leading his soldiers, and seems to be in discussion with hushed discussion with Emir. You see Emir sort of in his leather armors and his robes, again with the red cape, sort of has his notebook with Balin as they sort of chat, and they see you guys sort of there, and Emir sort of inclines ahead, and Balin sort of looks over in your direction, takes note of the two of you, and then continues on to their sort of camping area, and you see the soldiers sort of following, these 10 soldiers following in behind him. Directly coming up behind those guys are you guys, as their caravan sort of goes into the caravan area. But as you notice, you see there's this singular tree next to these bushes that are sort of just before the camping area, the campsite, and you see a cluster of about 4 children sort of peering behind the tree and looking towards your cart, or where Nico and Rudius are, and sort of giggling amongst themselves. No, you do it. No, you do it. No. I'm gonna be chosen, but this is wild. We can't do this.
What you can do? Angry.
I gotta go up to the kids and be like, do you want to see a magic trick?
As you start making your way towards them, they're all gonna try and hide.
Did his pencil disappear?
You see one of the kids. You thought when you're going up, as you sort of start to hear these sort of whispers as you're sort of staying there, you think you pick out like 4 voices, and you sort of start heading over, and you look around the tree, and you see up behind the tree 3 of these kids. And like, that's weird. You thought there was 4 of them, but there's only 3. There's 3 of them there. And then you guys sort of see Rudius approaching these kids sort of behind the tree. Mix of different hair colors, just 2 redheads, a blonde and a brunette. 2 girls and 2 boys. Sort of there.
Yeah, and I'm like, do you want to see some magic tricks?
You see the redheaded boy.
So wrong.
You see the redheaded boy. He sort of has a load of mud and dirt on his face, being like, "You can't see me. I'm hiding."
I'm magic. I can see everything.
Guys, okay, just don't cast a spell on me.
No.
Fireboard.
He sort of, yeah, I want to see magic.
Okay, cool. So I do like just like shocking grasp, like and then see the like.
And you guys hear all the kids go, "Whoa!"
So as they're doing that, then can I do an arcade check just to see that they have kind of magic coming off?
Cool. Yeah, make your Arcana check as you're trying to connect with the weave. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh fuck. 10.
As you sort of conjure the sort of magic through your hands here, you focus your senses. You sort of briefly close your eyes and focus your senses out. And you're trying to keep the kids engaged while you're also doing this sort of thing. And it's too much to sort of do at once. But you don't fail at doing the sort of the senses, yes?
I don't know. I'm just wanted to ask if I obviously see him. Can I just go over and?
Yeah, you can start making your way over. And you sort of feel a thing. Bar the spell that you just cast to sort of manipulate the weave, you don't pick any irregularities, but you only do it for like quite a short amount of time. You don't pick out any irregularities in the weave around the kids.
Alright, cool. Yeah, I was just seeing from earlier for what I thought. So.
But you do notice as you sort of come out of that, you do notice that the guys sort of coming up behind you from the town, and you notice Nico sort of coming towards you as well.
Cool. And I just get like a little flaming bolt, like kind of, but I disengage it as well, just to keep entertained in between the shocking grasp and the thing.
Oh, you're like Gormlek. You start fires.
Yeah.
Oh, you have no idea.
I use them a little better.
Keep the brightness a bit up. As it sort of gets towards the evening time. It'll actually be more of a this.
Sunset.
As you get towards evening time. Yeah, as you sort of enthralling the kids here. Yeah.
Cool.
Like Gormlek.
Just, I'm done.
Aww. Hey, mister, he's a magic person.
Oh really? I didn't notice, and as I raise my hands, like just sparks fly.
That's way cooler.
Give me the fuck. Yeah, but one thing you fucking ain't better, man. Now you're fucking in there.
I'm like, oh, you think that's cool? I'm like, and I'm calling Baxter. So I have this light dog like coming to them. Like, look, my magic dog.
Oh, they all start putting their hands into it, like, best day ever.
Rudius, did you get anything, or do you need some help checking?
Yeah, I tried, but I don't think I could focus properly 100%.
You could try and take more time at it now if these guys are
Yeah,
like if I can.
Yeah,
Because now they're over
I
the
can give you a body inspiration.
Yeah.
It's a plus D8 or anything.
Can I try again?
Yeah, as the kids are distracted here, you try and focus in your senses again.
And I'm gonna give you the inspiration. Shit.
I'd say a 1d8.
Inspire
you.
He has a special dice, I think.
Yeah.
He has a specific.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah, yes.
Well, we got a special dice for it.
So whatever you roll, add the d8 if you want to.
4 plus 9 is 13. Yeah.
13?
Yeah.
You focus your senses as the kids are distracted here, and you see Gunnar and Nico sort of entertaining the kids. You focus your senses on the weave, sort of this ever-present magical force that permeates everything, and you sort of sense the area around you, and the first thing that really immediately pings to mind is sort of the sort of the magical aura around the spellcasters in the group. The way as you sort of recognize that they're how the sort of they connect with the weave, as opposed to the regular way that people do. You see Slevin, of course, doesn't cast spells, and he sort of is part of the weave, but nothing special. As in, like, it's sort of.
No, I'm fine with that explanation. I'm fine with that.
I don't need more. It flows through him. You hurt my feelings.
He has special needs.
This is in my. It flows through him in a sort of very mundane way. As he's connected to it, but not is not able to sort of manipulate it in any sort of shape or fashion. And you see sort of the regular things that you recognize, like the way sort of Gunnar and Six Axis sort of almost as the sort of the weave passes over them, it sort of brightens and then flows down to the ground around them. You see Nico, similar to Gunnar and Zoltar from previously, not necessarily part of the weave in any sort of particular way. You are a sorcerer actually. So it's the sorcerer part that does it, because the bard's the arcane caster. You see, as the weave passes through Nico, it doesn't actually interact in any particular way that you find out of the ordinary. You see, as he does his sort of cantrips with the sort of the bardic knowledge, it's very much in a wizardry way where he speaks the words and his words turn into formulation and sort of manipulate the weave around it as he speaks. And gesticulates much like a wizard would do. But as the weave sort of passes through the scales of his arm, it sort of radiates brightly and sort of pulses with this energy. Similar to the way that Zoltar would have described it passing through you, with your sort of touch of sorcerer in you. When you get to the kids, they very much their auras sort of read very much like Slevin's or Hanzo's do. You don't see any sort of peculiarities or sort of with 13, nothing seems out of the ordinary.
Fair enough. We tried. I don't know.
I think I just try to usher the kids back home in a polite way, like, I know why are you here, but the thing is only working once per day, touching of
No, but Luca said he touched it and he's gonna get picked. We have to touch it now too.
You can come back tomorrow. It just works once. Sorry, I don't make the rules.
Yeah.
Wait, do you know the rules?
Can you keep a secret?
No.
I know the rules, yeah.
Do you know how to? Somebody like looks, and then somebody like shoves somebody else, and they also turn. Do you know how to get into the fun land?
Yeah, of course.
Can you take us?
No. I can't take you, but I can help you guys. So the best you can do now is just go home, and maybe come back tomorrow. And we can talk about it. Look, it doesn't do anything if you do anything here. So
The circle and the forest.
yeah, just go home, stay safe. It helps always if you just rest as much as you can.
Yeah, but
You could touch it, but it wouldn't do anything for you now.
quota's full.
Yeah. Sorry, it's a one use per day shit. So.
Maybe if we throw poo at Seb's house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That could work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That worked for Tommy, right? Yeah. And they start bolting up the road.
Kids. I don't understand.
Tommy's the disabled kitten.
What is going on, though? Flatland.
Hanzo wants to go. Hanzo's fun and his brother's waiting
I
there.
got to go. For his wedding.
Everybody has the face of his brother.
I just want to see him happy. Yeah. But,
And is there any sign of the caravan? The one with Eddie, Mac and Joe?
Eddie, Mac and Joe?
Yeah.
Mac and cheese.
You said this.
yeah.
I just wrote it down. that he's gonna take care of the caravan.
Were we very drunk when we
Eddie
did
is
this?
Mac and Joe.
Eddie McKinjo.
Oh, yeah, it's all about the accent. Now it makes a lot more sense.
You know, they aren't there when you get there. You know that they'll be arriving tonight.
What time did we get in?
From the direction of Neverwinter.
Or 80.
Or Everwinter. Wherever my notes are.
Maybe it's 80, I don't know.
ADDIE.
ADD.
Right.
Easy as 1, 2, 3.
Pretty sure I wrote it down because I had it written down before and then I wrote it down again. You know that they'll be arriving from Everwinter direction.
Yeah.
Everwinter. So they'll be by in the next hour or two, if they haven't been waylaid.
Yes, we're just chilling, waiting for them. Being chilling. Yeah. I can still read.
Yeah.
Addy, Mac, and Jana.
Oh, so it's
Mac
3 person?
and
Addy, Mac, and Jana. Yeah.
Oh, alright.
Ah.
It just happened too fast.
That's what she said.
They all became
I
orcs.
tried my best.
Nice.
Jana?
Jana. Yeah.
Jenna.
So Addi, Mac, Mac, and Jana. Eddie is a middle-aged human woman. Very motherly. Mac is a half-orc. And Jana is a human ranger.
Shit, they're handy.
Does she has a crossbow by any chance?
Not anymore.
Oh, delivery, I see.
Alright.
So Jana's generally scouts when you guys are doing your treks. And then Eddie and Mac are hard muscle.
Yeah.
Herod.
Cool. You guys are just waiting.
I'm gonna read.
I'm gonna just share the shit with the kids about for you.
Oh yeah.
It was just so weird that kid just came up to wanted to touch Ziggy's corpse, meaning that he's gonna get picked by some woman in their dreams.
What? When did this
Take
happen?
them.
We were gone?
When we came back to the caravan.
That's very, very strange.
Yeah. I mean, it's just weird that the kids are not sick.
Yeah.
They are the only one who is not getting sick.
Is this a regular custom in your
No.
village?
No.
I think I
Never
will
heard
check with Bailey. Yeah, he's on the camp. No?
You certainly you look across the caravan way and you see them sort of setting up camp. Yeah.
Okay. I will check with them to share the information we got from the food and stuff like this.
As you head over to the other encampment, you see a number of sentries sort of posted up as you start to begin to sort of approach. One of the guards in the chainmail with the orange sash and one with the cloaks, he has sort of a helmet on his head. As you sort of begin to approach, he sort of hands out a thing. What can I do for you?
I would like to see Sir Berlin. Is he available now?
Sort of looks back, and you see a mirror sort of turn up, and sort of looks towards the soldier, then looks towards you. Judge Balin is currently busy.
Okay, so maybe Can I speak with you a little bit?
He sort of, you see Balin actually just sort of sitting down and sort of leaned over the campfire for a bit. And then you see Ymir sort of says, I shall seek you in a number of hours.
Okay.
They will come to us.
Okay.
Hard to get.
It's weird. It's weird.
Feeling of exclusivity.
Yeah, we're doing some
Now they are
ritual shit.
probably preparing the battle plan.
You're
Yeah,
trying.
this is why I would like to see what.
Yeah, but tomorrow they will have orders.
You're trying to make friends with their own people.
They're not our allies, exactly.
I'm just leaning against the cars anyway, like smoking and reading. Like, I'm getting very interested in that looking book.
I'll break out.
Still hiding the book though.
I'll break out Zebra's pipe, be like, show me how you do that. That's really cool.
Oh yeah, but
Stuff
I'm
like
preparing a pipe.
Smoking your dead friend's pipe.
Yeah, he would wanted it. It's pretty strong, actually.
Can I put some slow hair in his pipe so he's just gonna go to sleep? To try to do that.
It's a magical pipe, so it will enhance it.
Yeah, so just yeah, but no, it's quite
Blast my head
poisonous,
off.
so maybe.
And he's like,
Well,
maybe he will never wake up.
it.
Hanzo, wake up!
You can do it, you can do that.
Learn from some gunner shit.
Yeah.
So Nico, are you going to meet the caravan at the roadside, or are you going to wait for them to sort of...
I think I'm gonna go by the town gates
Yeah.
and meet them there.
It's far away from where we stand. Like,
It's across the town, like, it's like 10 minutes
No,
walk.
no, don't fuck in front of the microphone.
It's fine, we have a compressor.
It has feelings.
Yeah,
You'll just remove it.
you scared me.
Fine.
Never seen you care
We're
about
not,
something.
we're not
so much.
live, we're not live streaming. We don't have to do that.
No, but there's only so much you can do.
You gotta have to do this in the future whenever we want him to do anything.
Post.
Do you need some backup maybe?
No.
Eventually? No?
I just
I
realized.
think I'm done.
If you
My
have a
short-
chance to speak with Balin, that
My
would
short
be
career.
handy.
Yeah. Yeah, but you don't want to got
I
that.
don't just try to realize.
You will come with to us, like, even if
Yeah, we're gonna
Did you saw me?
end up here anyway.
When you went over to the camp, Phelan's was his helmet was looking towards the fire that they had sort of set together. And they had set up two fireplaces, one that seems to be soldiers and one for Balin. And he seemed to just be gazing into the fire.
Yep.
Like,
Just-
edgy boy.
Can I maybe catch his attention?
You can try.
Throw breadcrumbs at him.
That's right, we can yes.
No, yeah, but he's preparing the friend. I just want to give him the information. We
Oh,
got.
I
He
think
will
they're
have
talking,
it, but
right?
he will need it. Like, no worries.
What do you want to do?
Throw onions.
Yeah, no, I will wait. I will wait. Okay, guys.
If Slevin feels impatient, Slevin feels
Yeah,
impatient.
exactly.
Seven always feeling impatient.
It's been a while since he didn't eat or something.
Hey, Slevin, come here. Try this pipe for me. You're pretty big. Man.
Oh god.
Make a constitution saving throw.
Stone slap.
Yeah, because you got the dwarven tobacco, right?
Yeah, strong
Bomb.
shit. Con save.
Yeah.
That's 17.
And me last time.
17?
Yeah.
You feel like your eyes closing as you hand it towards Slevin,
Hit that
but
shit.
you just like, stay awake.
Give it a try.
Sit next to me. Set the fire next to the
I want
car.
to up as well.
I'm ready to go to
Like
sleep.
good time.
Yeah.
Smoking joint.
How does 6 axes feel about smoking plant?
That's nature.
Reese is asking this, so fuck it.
I just killed a few plants, dude.
What?
Dead boy.
And I'm in shock because I didn't know about this.
How fucking is this guy?
You didn't choose as pen life.
I see you've changed.
Well, it was more of a accident. It was on purpose.
I feel like everything you do, yeah.
It was accidentally on purpose.
So you're fine with smoking plants, okay.
Believe it or not, I was talking with the trees and the plant and the flowers, and the flowers were being.
Okay.
You know what?
And Reese just
flowers
turns
were
away
being-
and just like looks like.
Were you just talking with the tree? Were you just talking with the tree actually?
Flowers and me assholes.
There may have been some hugging as well. Actually, there was a lot of hugging.
I didn't know you could do that.
No,
I didn't know.
You know
were
what?
a
Next
girl.
time we're there, I'll show you. It's pretty easy.
I'm
Actually.
good. I'm good. I'm good.
Are you smoking, are you smoking this
They
one?
are
right
very
now?
gentle. Why, what is that? And can I like?
Yeah, here you go. Awesome.
How do you do this?
Smells like really dank
Dang.
Like dank or
Ripping.
Can you share with me?
Smells like your shoulders.
Yeah, I gave you some.
Okay, I'll take a big drag.
Sure.
You're
Same.
all going to sleep.
Yeah, it was a great day.
And what do you do with it?
Breathe it.
Let me
Oh
go.
shit, breathe it.
What?
No, your skin starts getting a little paler. Your scales.
I'm shedding. I'm shedding.
I'm making a smoke cloud shape as a
Lord.
tree.
Oh, fuck.
You see the abyss gazing back at you.
That's funny, man.
Like a lizard getting high. Okay.
Yeah.
Nico, you head to the north of town.
Come on, you're with your best people here. Where are you going?
Get me out of here.
Oh my god, yeah.
It takes a little longer than you expected, but eventually you see sort of you hear it before you see it as you hear the rolling of a wagon wheel. And
Just one wheel rolling.
I think they got attacked.
and the clops of a donkey as two wagons sort of are brought here, and sort of a torch is illuminated at the head of the group, and you see a familiar face as she sees you, and you hear Addy sort of calling out this sort of 40-year-old no, this 40-year-old battle experienced
Hardened.
battle-hardened woman with sort of soft kind of eyes that you know, these brown eyes that she has, but this sort of graying hair that she has, as she sort of calls out, Nico,
Hey, Eddie. I was almost worried.
how was your journey?
It was interesting. Everything went.
Everything's good. Everything's good. And then she gets clasped on the back as you see this tall, sort of half-orc figure, green skin. I was afraid we'd get to fight stuff. I kind of wished we did. As you see,
Good to see you, Mac.
you see Max sort of there, in his sort of plate armor, or the breastplate that he has. Or whatever about Addy and checking stocks and stuff. Let's get some grub. As he sort of goes through there, and the three of them, with a number of John's people, sort of people who are skilled in sort of commerce and things. Sometimes you recognize them, and this particular time you don't recognize the two individuals that are with the caravan here. Sort of bring the horse or the donkeys with the caravan into the town and head straight towards the caravan area. Mm-hmm. Jana's there as well, sort of with her. She has like a pet deer that she has with her, and she sort of comes in. Yeah. They start
All the town folks. Rip it apart like fucking not even cooking.
It's sort of small little like miniature deer that she has.
Porcelain deer.
And they sort of welcome you with sort of camaraderie as they sort of get into the town.
Very like.
Oh, there.
And I just wanna, let them know that there is a judge at the campsite.
And they sort of like, really?
Yeah, there is some weird shit going around the town. If you're going into the town, don't eat anything there. Everything is fucking rotten.
That's a joke.
Nah, you can check it. But
Challenge accepted.
fuck yeah, mate.
Slipping too.
What happens if you put two of them together?
And
Hopefully they wipe each other out.
don't worry, Addy. I'll make sure I say my prayers.
I mean, just there is the judge, so it's gonna be safe. But just keep the party a bit quiet. So no funny stuff. And also we have a caravan full with vibrant corpses because we were kind of busy.
Oh, you found trouble.
Oh yeah. A lot. So it was fun. But glad you made it.
Addy, you're alive.
Yeah, always. So and I'm just kind of walking back with them.
Yep. And they kind of catch you up on sort of the journey. They had a very
Oh, they're not here.
they had a very mundane journey.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of sort of close, like, did we hear something to it? But it turned out to be nothing. Particularly in that sort of rest area that you guys stayed at as well. During the night, but it was all good. And they sort of just say, yeah, they'll be here for the day. Sort of trying to sell the stuff. As you guys come up to the caravan area, one of the merchants sort of says, I was hoping there would be more other people here to trade with. And it's like, we're going to have to do with the town. As they sort of grumble in with their sort of caravans and sort of go in there. And then you see Nico sort of arrive with these two caravans to sort of wheel in. And you see this mid-40s woman who sort of has a hard look to her eye, with sort of greying hair, wearing a breastplate, and you see the half-orc and the human ranger wearing sort of leathers and this sort of agile little sort of fawn sort of following behind her.
They see us with red eyes, like, oh, man.
And he sort of stops.
This is decoy group. Yeah, we have 6 axes. His harness is kind of a bit funny. Yeah, Hanzo, Rudius, Gunner, and Slavin.
Hey.
We just smoked a plant.
You see, Nico, you see Addy sort of raise an eyebrow. Mac chuckles, and then you see Janice sort of like move the fawn behind her.
Yeah, boys' choice.
Oh, what do you have over
Boys'
there? What do you have over there?
Nothing.
Success.
We're gonna go put away the supplies.
Yep,
Do
boys'
you need
choice.
any hand? I can help.
We're a good distraction.
Yeah, sure.
I will just go with them.
What was in this? I can see it here. There's not there.
I don't know what you're talking about right now.
I didn't see no deer.
Oh, I'm hungry.
I'm just having a good time.
You know how to cook a deer, no?
The lads are eating all like shitty food. They're like, no, this tastes amazing.
Fucking rules.
Fucking maggots and
All
everything.
these stones. Yeah.
I will grab it.
Yeah, and you guys sort of spend the evening in the cavern area. After about an hour, one of the soldiers from the opposite camp sort of comes over and sort of comes towards your group. Lord Balin would like to see you. I believe you requested a meeting.
Did we?
Oh yeah.
I did, but now I'm stoned. I don't think it's a nice
It's
idea.
gonna be a hard meeting.
I'm going.
I just go ahead. Slavin, you can do it.
I'm going like around.
Okay.
I'll go as well.
Hey, good luck.
They seem to want
I'm
to
going
see me
here.
a
No,
lot.
no, you stay here.
don't
You
go,
stay here.
You hide.
I'll keep quiet.
No, man.
I'll keep quiet. They want to see me anyways, always.
No, please.
I
Say-
swear.
No, don't even swear.
I mean, it's kind of like a free country.
He can be killed.
I mean, this is his life, you know.
What is a country?
I'm following the soldier lane.
Same.
I'll just tag along with them anyways.
Oh no!
This
You
is
guys
how
all
it feels.
going? You guys are going?
Yeah,
Hanzo?
I'll throw some more wood in the fire and kind of like wander over
Chill.
to the caravan that arrived and just like, got anything cool?
It doesn't seem shady at all.
Like cool swords.
Just trying to hug up the wall.
Yeah, try not to be too obvious, but
You see, we'll do you after.
yeah, whatever.
as you sort of rock up to this human and this elven sort of well-dressed merchant with these merchant hats, sort of in conversation by the caravans here, as the mercenaries begin sort of unloading the thing. You see Nico as well there unloading the thing. You sort of rock up to them. These guys head over to Balin's camp. As you sort of follow the soldier over, the sort of the red cloak sort of trailing behind him a little bit, and he sort of walks to the caravan. You see sort of a couple of these soldiers sort of posted up on sentry, and you see one of them sort of looking over the caravan and sort of keeping an eye on things. This new sort of caravan that arrived, and you see sort of on one fire pit a few of the soldiers sort of sharing a meal, and the other fire pit you see Balin and Amir, and they're both sort of sitting on these logs, and behind them is their actual supply wagon that they have with them. And as the guard that sort of invited you over sort of comes towards the group, or the Lord Inquisitor, he sort of puts his hand on his spear that he's carrying, and then he sort of gets down on one knee and he says, "Lord Inquisitor Valen, now presenting the adventurers from your previous experience." And he sort of gets up, and you see Balin as he sort of has peering into the fire, his sort of full helmet still on his head, sort of slowly inclines his head up towards you. He says, "Ah, yes. What can we do for you?"
I'm going first, it's a pleasure to see you again.
As you sort of reach in for the handshake, he sort of doesn't move. He says, "The servants of the Morning Lord will hear your whatever request you have.
He's going to go.
And please bear in mind, we have much to discuss here tonight, and any information you could provide to those of the faithful will aid in our investigation."
So yeah, Lord Balin, I'm pretty sure Amir told you what we found in the forest about this decaying grey mold circle thing.
Sort of nods.
We also noticed that the city is kind of under a curse. Every food there is decaying very fast, like magically fast. It's not like, like I'm a cook myself, I've never seen that. And all the people in town, except the children, weirdly enough, are all super tired, like they are being drained by some sort. But the children are safe for a weird reason.
We're going to Disneyland in their dreams.
Yeah.
Like readers here met one children that told a weird story about a fun place where they get picked during their dreams by a lady to go to a fun place, as they call it.
It's been happening of at least a few weeks.
That's something weird, and that might explain why they are the only one not being touched by this kind of curse. And yeah, that's pretty much all the intel we got from today. And we were like kind of wanting to know what are your orders like for tomorrow, because tomorrow is a big day, we believe, and if you need our help for the battle to come.
Before that, since how long you're here?
We shall remain here until the...
Since how long you are?
When did you arrive?
When did you arrive?
We have been here 2 days since we arrived.
How is your supplies?
We are well
Food
equipped and well
Food
supplied.
supplies. Have you checked
The
it?
journey ahead.
Have you checked it?
Are they decaying like the rest of the food in town?
Any of your men getting tired?
Sir looks up.
Any rots?
Mir. So, as far as we know, my lord, we have not had any issue with our supplies.
You should have a look. Just check it. Just in case.
Amir sort of signals to one of the guards and sort of mouths a whisper to him, and you see two of the soldiers sort of get up and begin inspecting the wagon. Have you questioned the children about their experiences in this dreamland?
Yeah, indeed, but children, they are not very insightful of what happened to them. For them, they are just getting picked by a lady while they sleep to go to a fun place, and they really want to get picked. The thing we know that when they get picked, they come back from the place. So I think it's magical dreams, something kind of.
And they say there's
spells.
other children from other areas too, which is Interesting, I thought. And they seem to like fun slides bouncing.
But now they are interested in dead people. It's weird, by the way. They are interested in dead people for the kid.
Yeah, to touch the body.
Yeah, one of the kids wanted to
Yeah,
touch.
not only this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's only been here a day, so.
And it was ordered by the lady, no?
Not
Ah,
the
just the
other
rumors
kid.
from
Oh,
other
by
kids.
another kid.
Yeah. Must have to do weird, cool, random shit or something.
So yeah.
Galen is sort of silent for a moment, and then he sort of, Amir, have you heard of any sort of corruptions that would indicate any sort of source from this malaise that has overcome the village of Waypoint? Sort of, Amir sort of thinks. Could be a curse. So we had guessed as much already. Seems whatever, if they are connected, perhaps it is whatever is to do with the children, and she is meeting a lady in their dreams.
Yeah.
That's what I thought too.
It seems seeking out this lady may lead you to the source of the curse.
Thinking that too. So, who do we turn into a child? Anyone got a spell?
Yeah, alright.
It's not a bad solution, I'm just saying.
Polymorphio-ass.
That's the priest.
Kids, 6 access.
Kid sexes.
He sort of, Balin sort of looks up towards Amir, and sort of the helmet faceplate sort of looks up as Amir sort of thinks for a moment. It's likely, my Lord Inquisitor, if he's sort of standing at his sort of height as a high elf. Seems, Lord Inquisitor, if there is some source to this curse, whoever's casting that in the guise of this old lady may be found somewhere nearby the village. It would require a substantial amount of magical energy to influence an area of this size.
It seems to be a growing thing. We and Amir has investigated this kind of mold that is all over. that is all over the woods, spreading.
I just hear Rudy just saying, like, I hate when I lose money.
And it seems to be coming from the ritual circle.
Balin sort of looking into the fire.
And I quickly distract to just say to Amir to kind of shut him the fuck up. Go to Amir, like, oh yeah, I tried to, like, you know, magically check the kids, but I felt like I wasn't connecting properly, but I didn't get anything off them. I guess just like, man, maybe you could do something too. You seem capable.
The kids are connected to the lady.
Just an idea.
Amir sort of thinks about it for a second.
Can we talk about his vision?
To which Balin sort of, Amir sort of thinks about your statement, and Balin sort of says, "Yes, we are aware of your investigation in the forest this morning."
Well, that tactic didn't work.
He says, and then he says, regarding the children, our main goal, our main purpose as servants of the divine in this village is to root out any undead presence. The presence of a curse, though unfortunate, is not our main goal in being here. When we return to Neverwinter, somebody will be sent to try and deal with the problem.
I get you, but it's weird to have two things going on at once. It's usually not coincidence.
Mir assures me that he believes the two incidences unconnected.
Okay.
Well, that's just shit, look.
Yeah. And so, what's your plan about tomorrow night?
We shall trek towards the forest, seek out the purpose of this magical ritual, and thwart it. As servants of the Morning Lord, his divine bastions upon this plane, is our duty to eliminate all heresy, all corruption, all evil.
Are you looking at
If you wish to be present and assist his divine servants on this mortal plane, the cathedral at Everwinter would be grateful. But rest assured, the evil shall be terminated.
what? I'm not evil,
You're a
guys.
good guy.
If I will have curiosity.
He's good. It's a different type of good.
Sounds
So-
good. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, so like we just join you tomorrow night
but-
around the circle we found and we can assess the situation.
Are we
there.
setting up an ambush?
We shall be leaving the
My
camp.
question.
Amir believes, given his research and finding the circle
So he
today,
has no plan.
that the ritual shall be commenced tomorrow night after sundown. Our plan is to leave before the sun sets from this camp and set up positions in the area, hidden, discreet, figure out the purpose and dispel it.
It's good.
Sounds good.
Okay, fair enough.
Fair enough. So yeah,
Aye.
thank you for your good insight and we will see you tomorrow, I believe. May the morning Lord be with you and good night.
Oh, you fucking suck up. I love it.
I'm trying to save a lizard man life, okay?
As he started to say that, he says, "May his blessed righteousness guide and protect us."
Thank you, Judge. And I'm just turning straight. I want to sleep.
Yeah. We follow
Amazing.
suit.
And you guys sort of bed down for the evening. It doesn't take too long to sort of unpack the sort of general supplies. All of the valuable material inside in here is safely secured and fastened. You were going up to the merchants. As you sort of waddle over to these merchants, you see this human sort of wearing this sort of dark brown, heavy sort of fur coat, rich and thick and sort of luxurious looking, and he sort of has this big mess like woolly hat on him that sort of crumples on top of his head, and a feather sticking out to indicate his merchant class, and a similarly dressed elf sort of standing next to him, less sort of bags and bags of clothes on him, but still a very fine sort of suit of furs sort of on him, and he's like, "Excuse me."
Well, good to finally make your acquaintances. We were the
I don't
meat
recognize
shields.
you.
Ah,
Meat shields is a correct statement. What is your... Why are you here?
I'm Hansel. I'm the leader of the.
Like my passive perception.
Just fucking
You,
say it.
you're not there. You're not there.
The fuck is
Just do it.
That's the one for the section.
I am the law. Right, guys?
I'm Judge
He's there as well, so it's fine.
I see him, like.
You just see her just like going by the back of our camera going, yeah, totally.
Can I help you?
I was just passing by and said I'd take a look at what you got.
Of course, I recommend you continue to pass by.
Oh, wow.
Oh, hey.
After all we did for you to get you here safely.
Can I walk?
You
over?
guarded an empty box. And I believe it looks a bit worse for wear, if I do mistake me.
You could have been in that empty box.
Of course, John is so gracious, choosing actual protectors who can actually protect their cargo.
Yeah, which was us, because we're the ones who got attacked, not you.
Delightful. Well, now we're on the same page.
So,
every NPC is a
I'm coming.
Is there a reason you're bothering us?
I was just wondering if you had anything cool. I mean, I've got gold. That's what you do, right? You take gold.
Occasionally. Mostly.
I mean, if you're a salesman, I'm a buyer.
What are you looking for? What could a mercenary actually want at a time like this?
Any cool potion?
We don't have any steaks or silly rations that you eat.
I mean, I do more than just eat. I'll take
I'm
one of
sure you do.
I kill people.
Any cool drinks?
Any monsters?
Sorry,
I don't only
sorry,
eat
like
the
tightens up like, no, it's not a brothel. This is a merchant's wagon.
What do you?
What do you
What
say?
about weapons or anything? You have any cool weapons to get around?
I think he's on his own anyway.
I was like flash my little gold
Have you got
there.
That much? No. This is he's selling to a farming community. Do you think he would have... Well, we're mostly buying. It's mostly gold on this wagon to sell back to Neverwinter. Don't get any idea.
Slowly getting erection.
Your eyebrow is twitching furiously.
There's just something in my eye.
Is there his
Get
only
dry
gold?
mouth.
Is there his only gold in the?
Surely this
because
wagon
I'm
does not
naive
carry
to
any
the
paraphernalia
farm.
or weapons. It is mostly farming implements and coin to purchase from any sort of
Well, that's...
gnomish caravans that may be coming up.
I see.
Also,
No food or anything like that?
No. Again, for the second time, no.
Well, you're not going to find any here, but I said I'll let you know. I'm just trying to be a polite and civil person, but apparently that's too hard for you. Good night. Been a pleasure to meet you.
Taking the piss out of his ass.
Getting bullied by NPCs since day one.
You make it so
It's
easy.
standard though, it is standard.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Yeah,
You
but-
guys don't really like look like foreboding and you
Hey
know.
man, I mean, yeah.
You're 50 years old and dawdle like a.
I hurt my back today,
Like an
2
80-year-old.
lakhs, so that's all I have for
Your eyes are blood red and you're like.
I was flying around like
Okay, okay. Yeah.
Watch this.
But Nico, you listening to the conversation, you know that this caravan would mostly just contain coin, and
Disgusting.
maybe gemstones to get cut in like the day or so that they're there. So that's not happening.
Oh yeah. Whoops.
And that usually when John puts caravans to place like this, like he sends caravans out from Neverwinter to purchase stuff to bring back to sell at a bigger price. Is mostly the caravans and stuff there.
Alright, then I'm just staying with the guys and just telling them a whole story.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and you just
And
The-
I just, yeah, that sounds, yeah.
yeah, and they sort of have a chuckle at Hanzo's expense, being like, "Who the fuck is this guy?"
Started on that.
Yeah, and it feels nice to be surrounded by people that you sort of, and these are just caravan guys. These guys,
Pretentious assholes. Just
Right
whole
at home.
John's whole company. Like.
these guys just spend their lives like traveling the roads, protecting the caravans from dangers. So there's like there's hardness to them, but there's also it's the familiarity of the day-to-day sort of traveling and then keeping an eye out, and then it's familiar and it's nice, as opposed to the craziness that you've experienced
I mean,
with these guys.
I wouldn't mind the craziness.
The loonies.
That's a lot every now and again.
The mindlessness.
The other good.
Check.